If you've never heard of Magic Leap, well, now you have. It's an augmented reality headset that's tethered to this disc-shaped computer that you clip to your pants. And you can interact with virtual objects using the controller or with your fingers. The Magic Leap is a spatial computing platform, which is another way of saying it's a fancy augmented reality headset. I can still see the real world around me while digital elements are projected onto my eyeballs that appear in my field of view. It's different from VR, or virtual reality, where you're fully immersed and you can only see the virtual world. In today's video, I'm going to share my thoughts about Magic Leap as a troubled company, frankly, and why their first product, the Magic Leap, the headset that I'm wearing, is not worth your money. I've been following Magic Leap since 2014, long before this headset was finally revealed to the public in December of 2017. And I had high hopes that Magic Leap was going to lead the way to an augmented reality future, but that didn't happen. I think this particular headset, the Magic Leap 1 Creator Edition, falls short for a few reasons, but the technology inside here is genuinely impressive. I don't think it's worth buying one of these, especially for $2,300, because that is a hefty price tag to pay for a first-generation product. Let's talk about this hardware. I've had the Magic Leap for about 2 years now. The headset started shipping to customers in August of 2018, and I'll be totally honest with you. I've used it at most like 12 different times, half of which included me showing a friend, but me just putting it on and making sure it was functioning and all that. I think that anyone that actually gets to use a Magic Leap would be impressed with it. The holograms are colorful and sharp, and the headset is surprisingly comfortable to wear for long periods of time. There just aren't any super compelling reasons to use one of these every day. The app selection is decent at best, with plenty of experimental demonstrations to show off the capabilities of the headset. But there's no Twitter app, there's no official YouTube app. The Angry Birds game is cool, as is this demonstration of a human heart beating. It's just been hard for me to find reasons to actively come back and use this. And you can certainly make that argument with any expensive tech product, but there's more. The field of view in the Magic Leap 1 just isn't wide. It should be way, way bigger, meaning the visual elements you see often get lost if you just turn your head a little bit or like look down. If there was an object right here and I turned this way, that object disappears because I'm not looking straight at it. It's something you immediately notice when you use this headset, and I think the overall immersion experience would be better if the field of view was twice as wide. Next, the tether. The cable that connects the headset to the computer is annoying. More often than not, the cable gets caught in my chair when I go to get up, and it kind of ruins the experience for me, dealing with this loose cable. Whereas something like the Oculus Quest has no tether and helps with staying immersed. And even if you're able to look past my personal gripes with the Magic Leap, you should know that the company itself is not doing too well right now. Let me give you some context. Since its original funding round of $50 million in 2014, Magic Leap has raised $3 billion from companies like Google, Alibaba, NTT Docomo, and AT&T. In just the last few months, a lot has changed with this company. The CEO of Google and the CEO of Qualcomm no longer sit on the board of Magic Leap. John Gaeta, the dude who created bullet time in The Matrix, who worked at Magic Leap as the SVP of creative strategy, is no longer at the company. Magic Leap laid off 1,000 of its estimated 1,500 employees, and has now shifted its business from consumers to enterprise. In a letter posted to the company website, Abovitz said, "While our leadership team, board, and investors still believe in the long-term potential of our IP, the near-term revenue opportunities are concentrated on the enterprise side." And speaking of revenue, according to a report from The Information, Magic Leap had a goal of selling 1 million headsets in its first year, but then readjusted that number to 100,000. In reality, they sold about 6,000 headsets in the first 6 months that I was on the market. If we extrapolate that number and multiply by 4, since August will be the 2-year anniversary, that's around 24,000 headsets. Way, way short of their initial goal of 1 million, but then the readjusted goal of 100,000. And on top of all of this, the CEO and founder of Magic Leap, Roni Abovitz, has stepped down. Another reason you shouldn't buy the first ever Magic Leap for $2,300 is because Magic Leap is already working on the next generation of their headset. Abovitz confirmed to me via a tweet that the ML2 is being worked on and will be geared toward enterprise customers. Think of nurses and doctors and surgeons in hospitals, or factory workers, or the possible applications in warehouses, in the automotive industries, in manufacturing. People that need access to quick information in their field of view without having to hold a display in their hands. He also said that a consumer version of the next generation headset will be coming in 3 to 5 years. I can only hope that means untethered with a wider field of view and at the very least, cheaper than $2,300. And to add to all of this, Magic Leap was reportedly looking for an exit back in March, but that didn't happen. It's important to note that Apple has scooped up a significant number of former Magic Leap employees, according to this chart from Protocol. Apple's been rumored to be building an AR headset of its own for years, dating back to 2017 in this Bloomberg report. So these hires make sense. So is Magic Leap dead? Well, no, but it's hard to say what's going to happen with this company. I don't think that this current iteration of the hardware will ever go mainstream. They kind of missed the mark with the Magic Leap 1. Imagine if this was $1,500 or even $1,000. I can't say that I have super high hopes for the next version of the Magic Leap. What I do have high hopes for, though, is Apple's attempt at this category. Expect to see Apple Glass sometime in 2021 or 2022. I'll leave you with this. I think that Magic Leap learn to crawl so that Apple can learn to walk and eventually run. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you learned something, smash that like button on your way out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.